Garchomp EX is probably one of the more underrated cards in this set. Having a single energy attack that is pretty mental. I mean, being able to accelerate that much energy is wild. But I've got a bit of a different idea as to how we should be playing this Garchomp. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I'm not looking to use Garchomp by accelerating it to a ton of different attackers. I'm using it as a single energy attacker that can 2-hit KO and also play Cheryl. Here's the combo that I have in mind with this deck. So you have the Hydro Lander for 160 damage. For 1 fighting energy, being able to accelerate 3 fighting energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon and enemy you like on your bench. Now, if you just accelerate one of those energies to another Garchomp on the bench, once you get swung into, all you've got to do is play your Cheryl to heal, and with Garchomp's free retreat, just retreat into the other one and effectively rinse and repeat. Now, we're not hyper limited to that strategies. We do have Ting-Lu in here with that arrogant impact for free fighting energy, just hitting a straight 220. Now, granted, if it has 4 more damage counts on it, it does nothing, but you're pretty much just coming up with Ting-Lu, bringing it in for an attack and expecting it to get KO'd. So it's just an easy single prizer that's going to come in and deal big 220, which can change the tide of a whole game. But the primary strategy is that Cheryl. Now, you're wondering, 320, yeah, it's a big number, but some decks can one-hit KO it. And I know, when it comes to something like Gem Power and stuff, you go with a bit more of a different strategy. With Charizard and stuff, however, full face guard does come into effect, because if you attach that to your Garchomp, it brings it to 340 HP, at least in order to one-hit KO it, meaning Charizard cannot one-hit KO it unless it's a Vitality Band and they have like 1 prize card remaining. Okay, fine. But this also fixes math for that Gem Power, as I mentioned earlier, because Gem Power would, instead of needing 5 energy to KO you, would need 6, and that can be the difference between winning or losing a game, so full face guard is still pretty good here. So there's a lot of shenanigans in this deck, which is exactly what I like from a Garchomp EX with this kind of attack. So how about we get in some games with it and see how we do. Before we begin, if you're looking to buy PTCGL codes, then check out PTCGL's store using the code FTW for 5% off. And to sell or buy bulk Pokemon cards, then check out TCG Bulk. All sponsors are linked in the description down below. Now, with that said, let's get going. Right, we're going first here, which isn't the best. We like going second, but that said, we do have double VIP pass just in our hand, which means I don't need to get the Mew out just now. That said, Mew's really good at just finding those extra pieces, you know? I'll get a Greninja here, and I think I'll go for another Gible and maybe another Pidgey. Or I just get a Mew. I think I get a Mew and I just retreat into it, right? Yeah, that seems about right. I will go for a Concealed Cards as well. We have Rare Candy in hand at least, which is... Oh, another... I love it when my VIP passes just keep creeping in. It's lovely stuff. Do I VIP pass again, or do I save a bench spot for anything I may need? I think I save a bench spot. I don't want to overdo it. Let's just Mysterious Tail, and that gets us nothing. I'm going to burn my VIP pass. That said, VIP pass is good fodder, so maybe I won't. What can I do next turn with this? That said, there's no harm in throwing a Mew EX down, is there? Because if I need to thin my hand out to draw a bit more, then I should maybe go for that. Yeah, it means I won't get that Lumineon spot, but I already have an Arven. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. And we're just going to end our turn. So we're not going to have any crazy shenanigans. I don't think we're getting a Garchomp attack off next turn. This isn't Arven Zard, right? It doesn't play the random the random V Pokemon, or even though we do have Lumineon, and a Forest Seal Stone. I mean, there's obviously... I decided to opt out of playing Forest Seal Stone in this deck, which you'd probably say is wild, but that's not the playstyle I actually want for this matchup. The playstyle I want is going second, TM Evolution, Evolve, and go from there. And it's super easy to get your Pidgeots out that way. You don't really need the Forest Seal Stone as much. I say very, very reluctantly. But the point is, right, it's not like super critical with something like an Arven Zard, where like every turn you just go VIP Arven, VIP pass, and, you know, every turn two, that is Arven VIP pass and Forest Seal Stone. This isn't trying to do that, right? This is more like, yeah, set it up and all, but just get your Garchomp out, and then once one Garchomp's out, everything else starts clicking, and you kind of need that Pidgeot out as well. But bench space is a bit more difficult with this compared to a typical Zard, right? Because you have a lot more things going on, you know what I mean? Either way, we are playing the old guard arena, which is a bit difficult. Now, our face guard should help, if I'm correct in this particular one, so that's something to bear in mind. Let's go for a Mysterious Tail and see what we get. Nothing, bro. Our Mew's letting us down for this game. Ay caramba. I will Arven here then. Ultra Ball will give me that Pidgeot. I can still Evolution here. I mean, there's no harm in it. We've prized our Gabites. Okay, that's not great. Maybe I get Garchomp out and go for Pidgeotto? Yeah, maybe that, because then Pidgeotto give my Pidgeot. All right, let's go for that play. Means I have to, funnily enough, get rid of an Arven, but that's all right. We'll do that. We will get Garchomp out. We are just a retreat away from attacking, though, so that kind of sucks. It is what it is. It's fine by me. Let's get that Garchomp going, and I think we just go for... Let me see. If I get a retreat here, then I'll actually go for this. Oh, no, Cheryl. All right, that's fine. So in that case, we're just going to go for that TM Evolution. And Mew can draw some cards next turn, so it's not the end of the world. Right, let's do that. Bit of a shame I prized my Gabite, though. That's actually the second time in a row, by the way, I've prized it. So PTCGL, God, you're not on my side today, are you? Either way, there's a counter catcher there, so they would have probably used that if we did take a KO. Ultra Ball coming in, and they get rid of 2 Psychic Energy there, and a Curlier coming out. They evolve into the Curlier. They go for a Refinement here. Get rid of a Boss's Orders, okay. And they go for a Level Ball. Getting another Curlier, and they evolve into that Curlier, and they go for a second Refinement. Getting rid of a Psychic Energy and drawing 2, and they play another Level Ball, which... guess what? It's another Curlier. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to evolve that Curlier. And then guess what they're going to do after evolving that Curlier? Let's have a look, shall we? It's another Refinement. How would you look at that? Getting rid of an Iono. Wow. To be fair, they did think quite hard about that Another one. They grabbed a Manaphy there. So fine. No bench snipe. Sure thing. But that was interesting. Another one. Did they cut? Okay, no. They do have Rare Candy, but they actually Rare Candy into the Arcana. All right, so it seems like they're not looking to really go heavy on the attacking this turn. I'm assuming they actually want to go behind on prizes to activate Reversal Energy. And that's something I kind of need to avoid a little bit. So yeah, that's interesting. That kind of sucks, but I think Greninja can go there. That's all right. So with that in mind, I think letting them take the first prize may be the better shout. I mean, if they need a reverse energy, they're going to find it. They've got 3 refinements and a Shining Arcana turn 2, right? They can see, what is that, 8 cards without even playing a supporter card next turn. So odds are they find their reversal if I swing into them. So I need to think a little bit here and wonder how I'm going to navigate that, because I know if I come up with Garchomp and then swing, they reversal, KO me, and then they've already ahead of that prize trade, and it gets difficult for us. So, but then again, like, I don't know. I think staying ahead of or equal on the prize trade as much as I can to prevent reversal is maybe my best bet. I don't know. That said, I might be forced to anyway, because we are only restarting for 1 here. Ultra Ball, that's good. In fact, that's bloody perfect, because that gives us a Pidgeot. So I'll do that. We had to get rid of a Cheryl there, but we do have 1 more if we need. So we'll grab that and we'll evolve here. Gonna Mysterious Tail ahead of time as well. We did fail that. Right, so I need to think now. I honestly think I might have to attack. Reason being is that my opponent is going to draw enough cards to a point where they could probably just boss KO me at some point. I'd rather not have that happen, but they're 1 boss down already. And in order to KO me, they'll have to get a Zacian down to hit that 320. They can't accelerate to Gardevoir enough to hit the bigger number. So I still think I do pass, actually. So I'm just going to pass. Now, the great thing is they actually have not bench their Manaphy. So interestingly enough, next turn, I could go for a Sonic Dive and swing onto something like Guardy, right? Because that'll bring it down, it won't take a prize card, and it'll prevent it from doing any serious damage. So Sonic Dive actually looks really good here. That said, they could counter Stadium and Manaphy this turn. So that's something to bear in mind too. We know they have Manaphy in hand, right? They level balled for it earlier. There's another level ball. They've got the Scream Tail coming in. But if they don't get space for Manaphy, then we can definitely cause some problems next turn. Either way, there's another refinement. I'm assuming they're looking to counter their Collapsed Stadium right now because they can't put something like Scream Tail down. Scream Tail being a pretty strong card in Gardevoir. A lot of people playing it now because it can do some good damage output. Either way, there's a Fog Crystal coming in. They're getting rid of all their energy as Guardy should. And this is typical textbook Gardevoir, but we just need to try and find our way through. I think having some good single prizes as well probably does us some justice. Let's see if they decide to attack. So they're going to Ultra Ball, probably get Guardy EX. I'm curious if they decide to attack. Now, of course, they could do the Boss's Order swing, which I'm worried about, but they can't KO me, which means I'll just Cheryl. And at that point, we're looking okay. Let's see. So they're going to Gardevoir here, and they're going to boss. So they are going to do exactly what I thought. Oh, no, they can... Don't tell me they can KO the Pidgeot. Can they do 220? I don't know. There's 2 bosses back after that Power Pad. Can they do that? We're about to find out. I'm trying to do the maths in my... I think they can. They may be able to. I don't... okay. So the max energy they can put on there is 5, right? No, 6. I think they... No, I think they hit 270. Isn't 7 energy on a Gardevoir 270? Or is that actually 300 damage? Oh, I forget, man. I really forget. But I know there's like... Oh, God. Okay. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 6. It is 270. No shot. Bro, they're about to 270 me and I'm just going to guard it. Sorry, I'm going to guard it. I'm going to Cheryl it away. Oh my God, no way. In before they heal and accelerate 1 more energy. I dare you. There is that Brainwave for 270. And you know what we're going to do, right? We've got to Cheryl. We have to Cheryl them out. Right, let's go for a restart first before we do any of that. And we get the Cheryl off the top deck. All right. Bye-bye. See you later. All that damage. Finito. Done. Now, what I'm going to do here is be a little bit technical. I am not coming up with Garchomp. I'm going to come up with Gible. Gible does 20 damage, and it isn't resistant to fighting. So I can just come up with this and just take a KO with a single prize Pokemon. A very big deal in the Guardian matchup. So let's retreat here, and let's just go with Gible and take that KO. Yes, reversal activates, but they do need to find another boss in order to actually use it up. And in that case, maybe we can try and get another Garchomp out with the active Gible, or try and set up a Ting-Lu. Either way, I think reversal KO is probably happening this game. So we've pretty much educated our opponent in basically needing to one-hit KO us. They are sitting here looking at two Cheryls and going, right, they probably play a Power Pad. Maybe they play a third Cheryl. I don't think going for the two-hit KOs is going to work. I have to one-hit KO this thing. And that just puts a lot more pressure on them, even though we're out of Cheryls and I actually don't play a Power Pad. I know, not playing a Power Pad in a deck that plays Cheryl and stuff is kind of wild. But to me, right, they also got rid of their Zacian, which is mental. To me, right, I think two Cheryls is usually enough to see you through a game. And this deck is super, super tight. So I think not having that Power Pad is just fine. Either way, there is a refinement coming in after an initial refinement. They need to attack, and they need to attack with something. That Zacian going down is very, very interesting. I'm assuming they're just going to come up with another Shining Arcana. And then what I can do, of course, is get my Ting-Lu out and then put that on the bench and leave that as a threat. Maybe even recover with a Rod, a Gible back, and accelerate to the Gible again. Could also accelerate to the Mew and do a genome hacking at some point, especially if they bench a Greninja. Right, they are going to go for a custom catcher. Seems like they might just go for the Oko now. With reversal, it is possible. I do have Mew, at least. Right, so it's not the end of the world in terms of draw, but it will be difficult. There's that reversal as expected. And a Super Rod coming in. They're recovering a Shining Arcana and that was a Zacian and a Ralts as well. They're going to Iono, which I'm not against. To be fair, I think I was just going to Iono anyway. And now they have to have it, right? They have to have that Gardevoir. And they probably will because of the fact that their deck's so small. All right, at least the reversal is this turn, right? I can face guard my Garchomp, make it a bit tankier. I don't think, unfortunately, it's going to have the low enough HP. There's Greninja. That's huge. I don't think it's going to have the low enough HP to do anything, but I think we've got a bit of a game plan here. Come up with Garchomp, accelerate to Mew, and use Mew with that Greninja to be able to take two prize cards at some point, and so maybe even trap the Greninja in the active. You know what it's like? Sometimes you can get a Greninja stuck if they overuse their energy, if they don't save an energy for attachment. That said, I think they still have more left, right? There's 3 there, there's 4 there, that's 7, that's 8. Yeah, they have more energy for sure. So I don't think we're going to trap it, but either way. They're coming up with a Guardian now, and they do have 60 HP left. I need to do 60 damage. Don't think I'm doing that without anything else, so I might have to just swing into it. Oh, no, hold on. They're doing one more. Yeah, I think they needed that extra one. There is that brainwave for the KO. Finally, they take a 2-prizer out, but my God, if they've had to put in a shift for that. Acceleration time is definitely on the books now. So, oh, a boss as well. That's interesting. No, I think I just take out this Shining Arcana, right? And maybe I go for an Iono as well. I'm going to face guard, make it harder for them to get a KO. Means hitting 330 doesn't take it. And I think I actually Lumineon? Do I Lumineon Iono? I'm thinking I need a spot for Ting-Lu, right? Now, I could also Town Store, but I don't want to give them any ideas onto what I actually want to do here. I also have boss's orders in hand. So I actually have the Greninja play available. I do need a fighting energy though, which means I should have promoted the Gible for retreat. Right, I think I am going to Lumineon. Let's go a yes on that. And I think I might just Arven actually. Oh, I could Irida to be fair. It really just guarantees a second Garchomp out. Doesn't get me my energy though, nor does Arven. That said, it will make it difficult for them, won't it? But then again, do I want another Garchomp out? I still think Irida's the best card, but I don't think I'm going to get Garchomp out because Gible can still come in with a 20 damage somewhere, like even on here. That's it. I could retreat and just KO the Mew, but then they'll boss up my Garchomp. They have so many bosses available, so I don't think I'd do that. I think I Irida. I'll get a Garchomp, and I think I'll just get a... Oh, God. Right, I need to think. I might get a Super Rod. No, I'll get an Ultra Ball, because I can get Ting-Lu down if I need to. Yeah, I really should have promoted the Gible to retreat or the Mew. I don't know why I went straight to Garchomp. I should have brought this up. Mysterious Tailed, got a bit more. Manually retreated. I would have 3 energies to accelerate. I only have 2. Yeah, I've made this a bit awkward for myself, haven't I? I made it really awkward. Right, let's just go for Hydrolander. And we'll take out the Gardevoir and just go for 2 on the Mew. And pose that potential double prize Greninja KO threat. Oh, we're getting energy. Never punished. Never punished. Anyway, there's a refinement. They need their Gardevoir for another KO here. Now, if they do, they should do quite a bit of dirt here. That said, one thing I'm worried about, right, is if they do get the KO on the Garchomp, although very unlikely, I think, at least. Yeah, I think because in order to KO my Pidgeot with 300 damage, didn't they need to bring that Gardevoir down to 100 HP? Meaning, in order to do 330 130, they'd have to bring it to 120, but they'd have to go for a vacuum in order to do this. The face guard is actually doing so much work here because I don't think they can, even with reversal, one-hit KO my Garchomp. That said, unless they go for a Shining Arcana and get an acceleration through that route, then reversal, then Gardevoir, then they can do it. But they need reversal plus Shining Arcana hit in order to accelerate fully and one-hit KO this Garchomp because of the full face guard coming in absolutely clutch. Now, they have very stupidly benched the Rolts. So now I can gust up this Greninja, maybe take out Curlier and Rolts, or this Gardevoir and Rolts, and that's going to be big. But no, they're good. Yep, they see it. I hear you, bro. You see it. Don't blame you. That's the correct call. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I can still Sonic Dive, but every time, right, you have to just hit that Guardy. Now, I can maybe... No, I can't recover the Mew. Right, they've seen the Mew play, obviously, and bossed it up. But, this gets interesting. Maybe I just try and keep my Garchomp going. Maybe I try... And maybe I should have Iono'd, huh? They're losing a lot of draw power. The great thing about Gardevoir when beating it is being able to just come in, Iono them with no draw left. That's usually a great idea. I mean, that said, if they KO this Mew and it's got a low enough HP, I can go for Gible. So there's that. And it'd be a great time for Gabite, but Gabite is still nowhere to be seen. Still just chilling. But I think they only need the 4. Yeah, so they're going to force up my Garchomp. And again, they just cannot OHKO it. So... it's just a matter of boss's orders. They get rid of the reversal. They have boss. We know that. So I need to think outside of the box a little bit here now. Gonna promote the Mew. Gonna learn from last time. And an Iono would be immaculate. No, it's a Rod. Oh, it's a Rod. Oh, it's a Rod. Rod would get me Mew back, right? And it's actually not a bad shout. So maybe I just get Mew back. I'm just going to get Mew. I'm sorry, Pidgeot's done. You're out of here, all right? End of story. Going to get rid of a Gible and a Vitality Band, maybe? And I'm going to get my Mew back, all right? If they can boss the Lumineon. So the Mew coming back is good. We'll do that. I'm going to attach to the Garchomp. I'm going to Mysterious Tail. If I get a Rare Candy, I can Rare Candy to Garchomp here. I can. Yeah, why not? We're at the point now where I think we're okay to do this. Now, I'm tempted to place Town Store, right? But my concern is they're going to bench... Manaphy's gone, actually. What about their Rod situation? They're 1 Rod down. Do they have a way to get Manaphy back? That's my fear. Because I could bench this Town Store, right? And hopefully find an Iono, and that can change the whole game. And 2 is better than 1. So I'm going to go for Town Store. And in fact, I'm going to use it to thin a little bit because I think I still have a tool in here. I do have my evolution, so we'll get rid of that. We'll throw that down. We just... An Iono would be amazing, but I doubt it. Come on. Oh my God, did we get it? No shot. We just pulled off an Iono. Okay, see ya. Oh my God, we got it. I'm absolutely astounded there. Right, I'm also going to Lost Vacuum to say you can't use my Town Store in case that's needed. Oh my God, you don't understand how mental that is. Let's get rid of you like so. And I retreat my Mew, and I could accelerate to my Mew or my Garchomp. In fact, I can do either. Oof, okay. We still have a long way to go, all right? We still have a long way to go, but there's a chance, right? There is a chance. I think we just accelerate to Mew here. This is difficult without Pidgeot. They're very smart at getting rid of Pidgeot quickly because I'm having a bit of a hard time, but I am trying. I'm digging. Earthen Vessel, we can fail that, right? That means I can leave some spots for this restart ability. There's Scream Tail. I forgot about you. Oh, they get the boss as well. No, they had the boss off of Iono. Are you kidding me? Oh, God's sake. Ah, of course, it's Gardevoir. They always get it, don't they? And there is a Miracle Force for the 1-hit KO on the Mew EX. Oh, that's painful. Bro, 2 of those cards, 1 of them was a boss. Oh, what are the odds? That said, it probably was quite high considering their low deck size, but oh, that's tough. That's a tragic outcome, isn't it? Okay. All right. Seems like we're playing against the Miraidon. The Miraidoni. All right, they got a Zapdos in the active. Let's see what they do here. Lightning Energy onto the Zapdos. And a pass? Okay. Easy as, mate. Easy as. We've got a banger of a hand as well. Double VIP pass all day, every day. Get a Gabite. I think we go for Mew. I need to think this through. How am I getting energy here? I need to get an energy to do my evolution. Right, let's just get Gabite and Mew into play. Or Gible, sorry, and Mew into play. I need to get an energy, basically. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. That said, there are things I can do. Maybe I go for double Mew? Or do I go for Greninja? I really want to get the most out of this turn. So I'm going to do that. Throw a Town Store in. I'm going to go for the Town Store. And we know we want the evolution mechanic. I said mechanic, not machine. So I could Arven, right? What if I get an Escape Rope? And if I find the Earthen Vessel with my Mew, then I can evolve everything. But I didn't need to double Mew then, did I? I just needed the single Mew. Man said Mew like a cow. Right, let's Mysterious Tail. Oh, okay, no, that sucks. Right, well, we do have a Pidgeot next turn. So we did with the TM, but it's fine. Just going to enter. To be fair, you could do one Ditto instead of 2 Mew, but that's just a bit awkward, isn't it, Phil? Right, they go for an Arven. He gets us a Nest Ball and a VIP, not VIP PAR, sorry, a Steel Stone. They play a Nest Ball, get him a Miraidon down. We know what's going to happen here. They're just going to Miraidon. Boom, boom, boom. Things going to come out. Let's just hope we don't see an Iron Hands just yet. Okay, Zero Aura, Miraidon EX. Seem like an old school build, like Mahone's Worlds build or something like that. They do use our Town Store. They go for a Bravery Charm. It's an energy on the Miraidon. And they pass. Okay, cool. So, we obviously have Rare Candy here, and we get ourselves a Pidgeot, no doubt about it. I could Rare Candy again. What can I do? I can Arven, get energy. Can I retreat this turn? I don't think I can. I can't retreat, which means I might as well just attack with the Mew. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do things a little bit backwards. I'm not going to Rare Candy. In fact, I'm not even going to go for a Gabite. No, that's just stupid. I evolved the Gabite. What am I doing? But I'm just going to hope to find an energy here. Then I'm just going to evolve everything. I'll bring my Garchomp out. I'll bring my Gible out. Yeah, there we go. We got the energy. That's what we needed. That's what we was looking for. Let's Earthen Vessel away an energy here. Just get 2 more. Why not? We'll go for a Mysterious Tail. And we whiffed that, but that's fine. Does this full face guard do anything for my Pidgeot? No, it doesn't because it's got an ability. So I think I just attach to this Mew and then just go for a simple evolution. Completely forgot though. We're in trouble because we're weak to lightning. Oh, I need to get my... Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. I need to get my my Ting-Lu out as soon as I can. That's literally all I've got to do right now. But, God, when this Miraidon comes up, it's going to get difficult. There's a Town Store from my opponent, and they fail it. Okay. Getting a Pokegear now, and they fail that as well. Oh, yikers. Generator. No, they failed that. What? Hello? Pokestop coming in, and they... Hey, yo, they're getting smoked by their own deck. Zero Aura, Boss's Orders, and a Turbo Energy. Gone. Absolutely gone. That's tragic. Oh, my God. That is crazy, isn't it, Banan? That is wild. Oh, my God, chat. What is this? Hey, we have the luck on our side today. I'm telling you that for sure. Right. Mysterious Tail, let's go for that. And we're getting Ultra Ball. I think we just get Ting-Lu out, right? So we need to find one more energy. No, we don't. We just get rid of you and you. And we just get we get our Ting-Lu out. There it is. And that's a massive, massive threat next turns because we can just retreat from here and attack with the Garchomp. Is there anything worth Pidgeotting for? Probably just another Garchomp, right? Don't think Cheryl's going to be a good shout. We have Iono in hand. Yeah, I think I just get my other Garchomp out. But then again, that's just an easy KO for my Pokemon. Sorry, for my opponent's Pokemon to take. If only I had a Rod in here. Rod would be nice. I could reuse my Ting-Lu. I just think I get another Garchomp. Sure thing. Right, let's evolve that. No support for turn. Oh, then again, maybe I should have bossed up a Miraidon. Like this Miraidon here. I don't know. We're fine. We're fine. I forgot I didn't play supporter. Either way, let's go for Hydrolander. And we'll just accelerate to the Ting-Lu and have that ready to go. And we'll take a prize there. Pokestop is such a trap card. Well, they just kind of popped up with it, didn't they? Yeah, that's a shame. Either way, Heavy Ball coming in. Getting a Raikou, an easy one for them to charge up. They benched that Raikou. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have evolved because there's Power Blast, which does 50, 100 with weakness. Just not having a Rod is kind of what I'm annoyed about here. I need to put a Rod in this deck, just to cover the weakness grounds. Oh, I thought they were gonna swing with Zero Aura, but no. In fact, I think they maybe, should they have swung with Zero Aura? I don't know, but Ting-Lu's gonna put in a shift right now. Bear in mind, they don't really have much to work with, right? Now, granted, they could just pop off here a little bit. But if I Iono them back down to 4, I Ting-Lu them, are they going to have it? I would like to counter their stadium as well. That's an important thing. Gonna just Iono. Oh, do I put a Roxanne in this deck as well? I don't know. Regardless, there we go. God, I don't know how we're doing this, by the way. How on earth are we fighting against Miraidon deck with a deck that's just full lightning weakness? No, I think I countered their stadium. I was tempted to get myself Greninja or something, but no, I countered the stadium. I won't use it myself because that's just a terrible idea. I'll get you in case they do bench a Lumineon. That'd be massive. But for now, we're just going to go for an Arrogant Impact and hope this Ting-Lu can maybe go for another turn. That would be absolutely massive, bro. Then we could just like boss KO, and then hopefully get our way back and maybe finish off with something like a Zero Aura by bossing that up. All right, they go for their Fleet-Footed there. There's a Forest Seal Stone on the Raikou. That's not a good sign. There's the Nest Ball coming out. And they bench a Mew, of all things. Oh, bro, with 10 damage off Oko in this. That is rough. With the Garchomp, that is. Not anything else. There's a Raikou with an energy attached. How are they going to do this? Are they looking to maybe go for a switch play? They still have their V-Star power. I'm assuming they want to get Raikou on the bench, get a generator on it in hits, and then retreat. So that's probably what they're trying to do. Now, in order to do that, they do need a switch plus generator. V-Star will get in one of those combo pieces. Now, if all they have, though, is Escape Rope, that would be amazing, but they haven't used a single pivot card just yet. So there is the Raikou V. All right, and they grab their card there. Let's see what's going on then. Electric generator, but they're not doing it onto the Raikou. Seems as though they're hitting a Miraidon, but only hit one. What is Blood doing? Right, they failed a Pokegear. Oh my God, they're just gonna have to retreat, aren't they? Right, in that case, I just boss, right? Oh, no, not even then, to be fair, just KOing the Raikou's enough. Oh, no, they are good. Yeah, no, they're going to retreat, but we're going to boss up the Raikou because that's the one they're going to easily attack with next turn. And then if they do attack with, I think I do bench you. Yeah, if they do attack with the Mew or something, we can just boss up Zeraora, I guess. Sure thing. All right, Ting-Lu survived a turn, and that's absolutely huge because I can just boss my way through for game now, and that is so undeserved. Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing this, man. I've got so many Lightning Week Pokemon, but Ting-Lu is just carrying us. Yeah, this is wild, bro. Okay, all right, let's just take those two prizes there. Garchomp, Arven, Rare Candy. Bro, we are set. There's just no way that they win now, right? Even if they Iono me to 1, bro, I've got my Pidgeot, right? And if they Gust KO my Pidgeot, which they can't do with an Iono, but I'll just come up with Ting-Lu. They have to KO Ting-Lu, which leaves an attacker plus Pidgeot. Now, they could Path me, but I don't think this is the Path build. So really, their best bet is Iono Path, right? Without Ting-Lu's attack, the first one is 2 energy cards from your discard part 20 of your Pokemon. The second one is Arrogant Impact, 220. If it has 4 or more damage counters, it does nothing. So it's a good single prizer because odds are it's going to get KO'd anyway, and it's just going to hit a 220 straight, right? No other requirements, no weird things needed. It's just as long as it's not getting any damage on it, it just goes and swings. There's a Lightning on the Mew, and they are coming up with that Photon Blaster, but it's too little too late. They've got their single prizer ready for us to take. If, though, they had a 2 prizer down, then we'd be in a different conversation. Oh, not really, to be fair, because they should have to take 3 prizes somehow. So, yeah, either way, not something we got to worry about. We have a DUB, baby. Let's go. Boss's orders with a quick search and a nice and easy boom, boom, and boom. Hydro Laser for the KO. Let's not BM. Oh, no, I have to? Why are you making me BM? I thought I could click done or something, but it's making me BM it. That's tragic. All right, there we go. There we are. Lovely stuff. GG, chat. GG. What a nice game, eh? What a nice game. What a thrilling video for Garchomp PX. So many interesting things. I mean, I absolutely love this card. I think it's really good. Don't get me wrong. Being countered by Miraidon's pretty bad. That said, as you saw, we can deal with it. So there's that double-edged sword there. I think it still suffers from the fact that we're in a pretty one-hit KO format, and there's loads of cards now that can just take Okos, Goldengo, Chien-Pao. You know, there's so much. Also, bear in mind, this can also be victim to the Iron Hands with its lightning weakness. That's why you're not really seeing Garchomp anywhere, I think. It's just got a lot of liabilities going on there, unfortunately, but it's still such an incredible card. I mean, definitely one to keep an eye out for the future. It's one that's just going to lurk in the format, I think, until something comes out, whether it does or doesn't, that just blows it up. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure a lot of you are hoping for that because this card is actually kind of nutty when you really consider the stats on it. But the format has kind of let it down a bit, unfortunately. That said, that can always change. But we'll leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy, of course, and subscribe for more. Take care of yourself most importantly, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.